Hey everybody, Matt Norris here. Two things I love are Starbursts and public education. So I want to take a minute to explain something really critical to understand about how our public education funding system works. Because a lot of people say, we keep sending all this money to our schools and we're not getting better outcomes. Well, here's one of the reasons why, and it's called a cross-subsidy. So we're going to use numbers from the Anoka-Hennepin School District from 2021. So in 2021, Anoka-Hennepin School District, they got from the state about $6,567 per student. Each one of these Starbursts here represents $100. So this is all of the funding that they get for one particular student. The challenge is that the state and federal government have also put additional requirements on our schools for the services that they need to provide for our special education students and our English language learners. Unfortunately, the state and federal governments have not provided adequate funding to fulfill those obligations. As a result, it means that the school districts have to take money away from the general fund dollars they have for each student and bring those over to provide those services for the special education students and the English language learners. So let's see what that means in real terms. So for our special education cross-subsidy, as it's called, Anoka-Hennepin schools in 2021, they had to take $908 from each student's amount and put it over into special education. So we're going to take 9 Starbursts away here to represent our $900, and we're going to put them over here in the special education budget. Similarly, for English language learners, the school district had to take $181. So we'll round that up to about 200, so 2 Starbursts. We're going to put those over here in this bucket for our English language learners. So now you can see we've got this big gap that's formed here. It accounts for about 16.5% of the funding that the school district gets for each student they're having to divert to special education or the English language learner program. Now think about if your household budget, all of a sudden somebody cut that budget by 16.5%. Well, that'd be a bit of a challenge for most families. And it's the same way for school districts. So I want to make clear, we absolutely should be providing these services to our special education students and to our English learners. But it also means that the state needs to do its job of making sure that the schools have the money they need to provide those important services to those special education and English learner students, while making sure that they're not leaving our school districts with this big gap in their funding to provide the basic services that they need for all students, like textbooks or even mowing the lawn outside the school. So this is why I believe we need to make sure we're fully funding our public schools. It's something I firmly believe in. I've worked in youth development for almost my entire career, so I know the importance of getting all of our young people off to a strong and healthy start. To learn more about my plans for education, go to votefornorris.com, and I hope I can earn your vote this year in November. Thanks, everyone.